Deep in the heart of West Africa, there was a really strong kingdom, known for its resilience and grandeur. It was called the Ashanti Empire, and it was famous for its gold, brave warriors, and awesome culture. The Ashanti people were known for their rich traditions and vibrant festivals that showcased their heritage. It was in what we now call Ghana, and it was around from the late 1600s to the late 1800s. During this period, the Ashanti Empire grew in power and influence, becoming a dominant force in the region. The Ashanti people built a really advanced society, with impressive architecture and well-planned cities. Their cities were bustling centers of trade and culture. They were amazing artists, super skilled soldiers, and had a complex social structure. Their art and crafts were highly valued, and their warriors were respected for their skill and bravery. A big part of their success was a deep respect for their ancestors and a belief in spirits. This spiritual connection guided their daily lives and decisions, providing a sense of unity and purpose. A powerful king, the Asante, ruled the Ashanti. He was not only a political leader but also a spiritual guide, embodying the unity and strength of the empire. He was in charge of everything, the government and the religion. His authority was absolute, and he played a crucial role in maintaining the empire's stability and prosperity. There was a lot of gold in their land, and it was a symbol of the empire's wealth and power. The gold mines were a source of immense wealth, attracting traders from far and wide. You could see it everywhere, from the king's clothes to religious objects. Gold was not just a commodity, it was a symbol of divine favor and royal authority. All that gold showed everyone how successful and powerful the empire was. The lavish use of gold in their palaces and temples was a testament to their prosperity. The Ashanti people were also really good at making deals and planning strategies. Their markets were bustling with activity, and their council meetings were where important decisions were made. They built a huge trading network, trading gold, cola nuts, sadly, also slaves and other valuable things. This network extended across West Africa, making the Ashanti a key player in regional trade. Even though they faced tough times, the Ashanti Empire left a big mark on the history of Ghana and the world. Their legacy continues to influence modern Ghanaian culture and society, reminding us of their remarkable achievements. The capital of the Ashanti Empire was Kumasi, a city that was full of life. It was the center of government, religion, and a busy marketplace. The way the city was laid out showed how Ashanti society was organized, with the Asantehene's palace right in the middle. Kumasi was decorated with beautiful wood carvings, colorful cloths, and impressive buildings. It showed off how skilled the Ashanti craftspeople were. The marketplace was always busy with people trading, sharing news, and making friends. The Asantehene's palace was a sacred place where people believed the physical world and the spirit world met. Kumasi was really the heart and soul of the Ashanti Empire. Every year, the Ashanti people celebrated Odwira, a really important festival that held deep cultural and spiritual significance for the community. It was held in Kumasi, the heart of the Ashanti kingdom, and it was a time for remembering, cleaning, and starting fresh. The city would come alive with vibrant decorations and an air of excitement. The festival brought everyone together, honored their ancestors, and celebrated their rich history. Families and friends would gather, sharing stories and memories that strengthened their bonds. Odwira was full of rituals, music, dancing, and big feasts. Traditional songs and dances filled the air, creating an atmosphere of joy and unity. It was a way to remember past victories and honor their brave warriors. The reenactments of historical battles served as a reminder of their ancestors' bravery and resilience. They kept the memory of their ancestors' courage alive by acting out stories and telling tales. These stories were passed down through generations, preserving their heritage. Odwira was also a time to cleanse their spirits and start fresh, with rituals to purify themselves and ask the spirits for guidance. These purification rituals were essential for spiritual renewal and community well-being. The festival ended with a huge parade, led by the Asantehene, the king of the Ashanti people. The parade was a grand spectacle, showcasing the pride and unity of the Ashanti nation. He wore his finest clothes and walked through Kumasi, connecting with his people. His presence was a symbol of leadership and continuity, reinforcing the cultural identity of the Ashanti. Odwira was a powerful way to show what it meant to be Ashanti. It was a celebration of their past, a renewal of their present, and a hopeful look towards their future. Honoring the ancestors' royal funerals in Ashanti culture. For the Ashanti people, death wasn't the end. It marked the beginning of a new journey, a transition to a different realm where the deceased would join their ancestors. It was a journey to be with their ancestors, a revered and sacred passage that was deeply respected and honored. Royal funerals were big events, celebrating life, what the person did, and how life goes on. These ceremonies were not just about mourning, but also about celebrating the achievements and legacy of the deceased. They believed the spirits of their rulers would guide and protect them from the afterlife. This belief in the protective power of their ancestors was a cornerstone of Ashanti spirituality. When an Asante died, everyone was sad and respectful. The entire community came together to honor their leader, showing deep respect and reverence. The funeral ceremonies could last for weeks or even months, and everyone took part. These extended rituals allowed the community to fully express their grief and pay homage to the deceased. The body, dressed in gold and jewels, would lie in state so people could pay their respects. This display was a testament to the high status and respect accorded to the deceased. Special rituals with sacrifices, drumming, dancing, and offerings helped the Asante spirit travel to the afterlife. These practices were believed to ease the transition and ensure a safe journey. The burial in a special tomb, a sacred place for dead rulers, was the final part of the ceremony. This sacred site was a place of honor and reverence, where the spirits of the rulers could rest in peace. Royal funerals showed how much the Ashanti believed that life goes on, and that their ancestors were still with them. This belief in the continuity of life and the presence of ancestors was central to Ashanti culture and spirituality. The enduring spirit of the Ashanti, a legacy for Ghana and the world. Even though the Ashanti Empire became weaker in the late 1800s, it left a legacy that's still around today. Their culture, art, and spiritual traditions are still alive in Ghana. The Ashanti people have kept their heritage, passing down their customs, beliefs, and stories. Ashanti art, like their goldwork, kente cloth, and adinkra symbols, is famous all over the world. Ashanti traditions have influenced Ghanaian society, even its politics and social structure. The Ashanti legacy is a rich mix of art, history, and spirituality, and it's something that people from all over the world find interesting and meaningful. Like and subscribe Emgotv360 History for more stories.